Good morning. It is another day of working in a shop, and today we are working on the Banana. Specifically, we're changing the transfer case. This is a really heavy-duty competition unit. It is too much for the Banana, specifically the gear noise. It's got straight cut comp gears. Man, it just sounds like, what does it sound like? It's just like gravel in a cement mixer. Like if that's all you've got in there is gravel, it's like that, and then soldering irons being jabbed into your ears. 5 minutes after we installed the transfer case, we knew it wasn't gonna fly. So I called my buddies over at Advanced Adapters and I said, I need an Atlas. All right, we got the gear, the oil they want us to run. What is this? 70, this is GL4. Oh, they run GL4 also. It's awesome. All right, so this looks like, this is our shifter kit. So that makes sense. We are gonna need to shift it. All right. Oh, that looks good. Look at that. Brand new unit, 3-to-1. The work that we do, we kind of have to compromise between sand and rock, and the 3-to-1 is a perfect ratio for that.
So we're removing the drive shaft first of all. Brett's got to go up there and throw it into neutral because we have it in drive. Can't spin it.
Hold on, put it back into park or neutral. Okay, now put it in.
Boom.
Pull that out of there. Do you have the electrical tape?
Right behind Matt's head on the lift. All right, there's one step down. One time I had to replace my U-joints in my truck, and I saw Matt putting these in the freezer. So I was like, I'm gonna be cool like Matt. I'm gonna throw my U-joint in the freezer. And then I take my drive shaft out. I couldn't find the U-joint anywhere. It was in the freezer for a week until Colby found it.
I don't remember that story. Another thing that I'd like to fix is the exhaust on this drones. It's got a nice tone from outside the vehicle, and especially when it's working, it just sounds really tough. But it sounds a little bit too tough on the inside. So I'm gonna go look through my stack of exhaust parts and see if I can figure out something that'll work. I need a big bodied muffler. The bigger, oh, what's this? Oh, what's that? Think I could get that to fit in there? What is this, a 50 series? It is. I wonder if this would work. How do I make it work? Like that. Oh my goodness. Perfect. That's a perfect fit. Let's go see if this will fit.
Okay. Oh, Jake's got it actually.
Yeah, it's pretty solid.
That's all you.
I'm gonna lower.
It'll just swing down.
Lower down.
Oh.
Ooh.
That's all I got. That's
all it is.
That's done. It's done.
What you planning here, Dad?
I'm gonna try to fit this muffler in
Where at?
right there.
Okay. With a resonator?
Well, this I'm just using this as an adapter, so I'll cut it shorter.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Got my orange. Crusty.
All right, this is the offender right here. So I would think this would be pretty quiet because I've got an 18-inch HP2, I've got this resonator, and then another HP2. And honestly, when we added this second HP2, it did nothing. And that makes sense because a muffler is designed to quiet down sound, but they let certain tones through. So all the tones this one's letting through, this one's also letting through. So we're gonna change this up.
What if you just put a different muffler at the end? Oh wait, no, you are putting it at the end. Yeah. Sorry, continue.
I'm gonna continue. I'm thinking of replacing this muffler with this one. So this one's a glass pack with some internal baffles. This one, of course, is just a chambered muffler. And maybe these two together will quiet some things up. We're gonna try it. We might as well try it. We got them. Let's try it.
It's out.
Coming down.
right, so in order for this wider muffler to fit, I've got to change this offset. It's too, we got too much offset. Oh man, that's gonna be a tight fit. It'll fit, but it's gonna be a tight fit. I might have to change where that mount is. That's okay. We can do this.
Oh, I got it.
Nice.
Okay.
You weren't kidding. That's kind of cantankerous up in there.
Dude, I need some safety glasses.
That's why I got these yellows.
I need some of those. When I go to a rally stand, I'm gonna pick some of those up.
Toy like a toy gun.
Toy.
Safety first.
I'm gonna pull Colin off of the transfer case for a second to tack this together. I could do it myself, but I don't wanna. I think it's gonna fit. Look at that. We're working on our adapter here. Let's give it a second. Let's see. We're gonna have Rhett fire this up and we're gonna see if we're even close. Okay, start it up. Whoa! Big old exhaust. Give it a little gas.
It's doing something.
I think it sounds better.
How you doing today, Ed?
Good. Weather's good. No wind today, which is unusual. I'm glad the wind quit. Nice hot day today.
All right, we had a little bit of a fire a second ago. That's why there's water raining down on me. We got it put out and now it's back to work.
Just got paint on fire. It didn't melt any of the wires,
Start it up.
but the protective part got melted.
Start up, Colin. Oh, that's better. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Here. Okay, come plug this. Not a leak.
Nice.
It sounds so good. That is so much better. Give it some gas. Oh! Ah, she's back, baby.
That sounds good. Got a little beat to it.
Oh. How does that sound inside? Does it sound good though? Like,
Sounds fine.
I mean, it didn't hurt or anything. It used to hurt. It's about time we fixed that. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Here, buddy. Okay.
That was a terrible angle.
It can rest there.
Okay.
So,
You're gonna take a break? I got it.
hang on. Okay, get your end. I'm gonna get this end.
Okay. Ready?
Uh-huh. I gotta.
Where we heading?
I gotta change hands here.
Is that heavy?
It's pretty heavy.
It's a boy.
Okay. This should fit in any old XJ if we drill that hole. Okay. Lights. Ounce. Oh, that's but that's not very much. Let's see, that's my half mark right there. I told you I was finding out about aftermarket transfer cases. They don't just drop right in, and it's sad but true. So if you remember when we put this one in, we had to cut this down. I don't even remember how much we cut off of this, like 1/2 inch or 3/8 of an inch. But with the Atlas transfer case, I've got to cut an 1/8 inch off of this. So that's what I'm gonna do. It's gonna be a long and arduous process. All right, let's do some grinding.
Oh, Picasso, look at that. Who needs a machine shop when you got Matt with the Flappy Bird? So that's chopped and beveled.
I hope it's enough.
Should be enough.
I'm willing to risk it. So we're gonna dry fit it.
Okay.
Without any studs or anything. We'll
Yeah.
dry fit it. If it fits, then we're done.
Yes. Hopefully. Fingers crossed.
All right. We're about ready to throw this in now. As soon as I get the proper amount of silicone on this. I don't even know what the proper amount is.
Just sauce it up.
Yeah. It's quite amazing how different every transfer case is. You'd think that they would borrow some of the same design and even parts, but man, everything is like proprietary for that one company. Whoa.
Hey.
All right.
All right.
That was pretty much drama free. Perfect amount of drama. It's a new day. We're still on the banana here. We don't have very much left to do. So they make these handles for stock applications, and so they have to snake around cup holders and shifters and stuff. I cut them off. We're putting straight ones on. We don't have much to do. We've got the shifter to finish. We've got the drive shafts to put on. We've got the exhaust to bolt up. And then we just got to drive out of here.
That's it.
That's it.
That is it.
Oh, this is going to be quiet. So the exhaust is 4 or 5 decibels quieter, right?
Absolutely.
It's a huge difference. Like, it is a massive difference. This transfer case should be 100 decibels quieter.
Our ears are gonna enjoy this experience.
I'm just really excited for this Cadillac-like experience in the banana. Smooth, quiet, no bleeding ears. It's gonna be nice. Yeah, we'll be able to take those out. All right.
You didn't even burn me.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Okay, let's weld the other
I
one.
like that. Good spot.
A little bit farther forward like that, and in just a little bit like that, maybe? You like that?
Yeah, I like that.
Okay. Is that in your way of your knees?
Not even close.
Okay,
Like,
that's what we wanted.
that'll be so nice.
All right, we got these out so we can weld these up really good. Put a little bolt in here so we don't get any boogers, weld boogers in there to cause us any kind of problem. Let's go. All right, we got these like this, ready to install, out of the way, super strong. All right, we gotta poke that up through here. Caitlin's finishing up the shift levers up there, and we are gonna finish up down here. I'm gonna start with the exhaust, get that up and out of the way, and then drive lines. Let's just do this.
Let's do it.
Well, we got the last drive shaft going on, then we gotta bolt this cross member up, and then we're driving out, man. We're going outside.
You look like the whack-a-mole that's like just poking up there.
Great.
Right. Okay, guys, we only have 22 more bolts to go, and this thing is complete.
Let me give you a tour of my Jeep. Remember, Jeep stands for just everybody else's parts. We have a Ford rear axle right here. This isn't Jeep. This isn't Jeep. We got Barnes brackets all over this thing. We've got Adams drive shaft. We've got a cross member from a Chevy square body, a homemade cross member, Atlas transfer case, Adams drive shaft, links and brackets from Barnes. We have a Ford Super Duty front axle. We've got the ORIs. And this part came in the Jeep, but this is basically a Toyota transmission.
What about the engine?
Engine's Jeep.
Oh, good.
And then everything here is custom. Custom radiator, custom fan setup. We got PSC steering stuff. So yeah, that's my Jeep. I think we've got everything how it should be. From back here, all the way up to here. So that means, let's test the transfer case. So I'm gonna let it down, but I'm gonna keep the wheels off the ground and you're going to test things.
Do all the things.
That's it right there. Put it in drive, yeah. That sounds good.
I can hear you.
Yeah. Okay, step on the brake. Put it in the transmission in neutral. Transfer case in low range, revert in the rear axle. There's low range. Okay, step on the brake, but don't put anything in neutral, just step on the brake. Now shift that into low, let off the brake.
That's it?
Do it?
Yeah?
We're gonna have to lock some hubs. Step on the brake. Yep. There we go. Hey, we can go over what locking hubs are. Not everybody knows what locking hubs are. This is going to be a great demonstration. So we've unlocked this hub. That means, so you can see the drive shaft is spinning right there. And you can see right here, the axle is spinning, but the power is not getting to the wheel. And the reason that is because the hub's not locked. If we lock the hub, boom, there we go. Power. On modern vehicles, a lot of them have vacuum actuated hubs, or they'll do a central axle disconnect to get all that done. And it's more convenient, but it's not as rugged and it's not as easy to like troubleshoot. It's more complex, and if they fail in the field, they're harder to fix in the field, harder to troubleshoot. That's why we like the old technology. Okay, step on the brakes. All the way stop, put it in park, let's set it down, let's go for a drive. All right, Jake's got to drop that Hummer off at Hurricane Auto, and we've got to test drive the Banana, so we'll go pick him up and we'll listen to see if this makes terrible noise.
So far, so good.
So far, I mean, yeah, it's already huge. Getting emotional about this. We've still got to put the shift boot on here. This will never fly. That's some warm air coming out of there. Oh, that sounds so good.
Is it safe to say you officially enjoy driving Banana again?
Finally, yes. This has been a real chore. All right, it's lunchtime. We got the Hummer dropped off. We got Jake picked up. We're gonna grab lunch, and then we're gonna work on the spud truck.
Spud truck, huh?
But first, we've got to try the four-wheel drive low range. We never even tested that yet. I'm just in two-wheel drive low range right now, but I'd say we got the expected amount of low range gear whine. They all whine in low range. Okay, Caitlin, I'm gonna spot you up some rocks.
Okay. I like the sound of that.
Let's see if we can get her up in here. All right, it ain't gonna do it. Okay. That's okay. We're not trying to climb this. Oh my goodness. We've got ourselves in a little bit of a bind.
Oh no!
Okay, don't touch the steering wheel, just put it in reverse. Slowly back up.
Oh,
Okay.
holy smokes.
I need you to turn your wheel slightly passenger and then roll back nice and slow. More passenger as you roll. Don't go fast. Slow down, slower. More passenger. More passenger. Okay, that's enough passenger. Beautiful.
Holy smokes.
See, that wasn't nothing. So we did a little testing of the four-wheel drive. Caitlin did a little bit of rock crawling. How does that compare to last weekend?
Not even close. There were a lot more boulders here, and it was actually a lot warmer than it was in Cedar.
Caitlin, have you ever driven a spud truck?
Nope.
All right. It takes patience and muscles. You ready for that?
Over and down?
Mm-hmm.
That's different. You said I don't have to give it gas?
No, just let it out real slow.
Oh, we just kissed it. Caitlin, I'd say it's fair to say you wouldn't pass your semi-test, but one day.
We got busy getting loaded up for a big job we have tomorrow. We got to drive all the way down to California and rescue a Jeep. We might even be doing something in Johnson Valley. I don't know. Let me show you here. We got the wrecker loaded on the trailer, ready to go. So anyway, before I leave tonight, I wanted to talk to you about this beautiful truck and what my plans are. So I've kind of gone back and forth. Doesn't matter what I was going to do and then didn't do. What matters is what I'm going to do now that I have some direction. So I've been talking to Steve at Off-Road Designs, and he's been helping me figure out the drivetrain and what we need to do to make this a functioning 6x6. Yeah, so we have a direction there. You guys remember this cab. This is just in really, really good shape. It's a beautiful truck and it runs really good. Some of you remember we took it out and ended up stripping out the 2-speed. But we aren't planning on running these axles anyway. So we're gonna shorten this up quite a bit. We're gonna put an aluminum rollback bed on it. It's going to be an off-road rollback 6x6. Primarily used for dune recoveries, and that's where we pick a lot of razors up. So yeah, look at that thing. What do you think, Peanut? We're still waiting on parts for the Bombi. When the axles get in, it shouldn't take very long to put those in, and we can go out and test it. We can show you that whole thing finished. And then, yeah, then we're gonna move on to this. Anyway, I appreciate you staying late and sticking it out with me tonight. But yeah, it's been a long day. Anyway, thanks for watching. Really quick, one more thing. The off-road games were a huge success. We were able to raise quite a bit of money for the charities that we were trying to help out here. We were able to help out Search and Rescue, and there was a Veteran Memorial Park. We were helping out Sand Hollow, and we were helping out UPLA, which is really important. It's the Utah Public Lands Alliance. There's a lot of public land in Utah, and they help fight to keep it open for everything, whether you're riding horses, riding mountain bikes, riding Jeeps, like whatever it is that they fight to keep the land open for you. So with your help, we were able to get a lot of things done. We really do appreciate all you do to help and support us, and it just allows us to keep doing the things that we do, and we sure appreciate it, and we enjoy doing it with you.
He's doing it again. You know the drill.